Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to.
But camp in Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't just a place where you go to shave or change outfits. It is a living, breathing home. This video will show you everything you can do in the camp for Red Dead Redemption 2. Before we get into the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and also turn on notifications to get notified when I upload my next Red Dead Redemption 2 video. One of the biggest things to do in the camp is to contribute money. There is a box behind Dutch's tent that you can contribute money to the camp. When interacting with the box, you have a choice of donating money or an item such as jewelry, as well as other stuff that you will scavenge in missions or free roaming. By donating money, you can upgrade the camp. You can upgrade stuff like Arthur's wagon, Strauss's wagon, Pierson's wagons, members' tents. You can buy boats, chicken coops, leather working tools, and finally a place to hitch your horses. Each one improves something different. Arthur's wagon focuses on ammo, and it has 3 different upgrades. The first one is improve our offenses, which costs $60. The next one is some real firepower, which costs $90. And finally, the last upgrade is let's have some fun for $110. Each one brings different types of ammo. Improve our offenses brings repair ammo and arrows. Some real firepower brings in throwing knives, shotgun, and rifle ammo. Let's have some fun brings in fire bottles and high velocity repair ammo. Strauss's wagon focuses on medicine. And yet again there is 3 different upgrades. Sharpen the senses, which is $30, something with a kick, which is $50, and the good stuff, which is $75. Sharpen the senses brings in snake oil and potent bitters. Something with a kick brings in tonics and premium liquor. And finally the good stuff brings in potent health cures and tonics. Pierson's wagon is probably one of the best ones to upgrade. It brings in food for the camp and also does crafting. Yet again there are 3 different upgrades for this wagon. Less bland, which costs $30, some real variety, which costs $45, and finally treat ourselves, which costs $55. Less bland brings in fresh fruit and basic canned goods. Some real variety brings chewing tobacco and premium canned goods, and then treat ourselves brings cocaine chewing gum and assorted sweets. For lodging, the first thing you have to do is upgrade Dutch's tent for $220. By upgrading his tent, members of the gang are more likely to contribute money into the gang, meaning you have more money to spend on upgrades. It also unlocks the next thing you can upgrade, which is Arthur's tent, costing at $325. The description to Arthur's tent doesn't sound like it's worth the upgrade. Arthur wants a map to help plan his journeys. But what this actually means is by upgrading Arthur's tent, you can now fast travel to different locations. To fast travel, you must have already traveled to the location before. You'll find a map in Arthur's tent, and you can only fast travel to different locations. You can't fast travel back to the tent as far as I know. After upgrading Arthur's tent, you can finally improve everyone else's tent. And yet again, this just improves the overall contribution to the gang chest. You can buy a boat, chicken coop, leather working tools, and finally a place to pitch your horses. The boat costs $450 and it allows you to sail onto the water to fish. The chicken coop costs $175 and this just improves Pierson's stew, which you can find in the middle of the camp at certain times of the day. The leather working tools cost $225 and you will need this to go to Pierson's wagon if you want to upgrade your satchel or improve the looks of your tent. And finally, a place to hitch your horse costs $300, and to me it's not too important, but it just cleans up the camp a little more. The upgrades to the camp don't change too much on the way of looks, but it helps out a lot. If you are struggling to get money so you can improve the camp, you can do main missions or bounties, but there are also missions that could be done in the camp. The main one I keep coming across is debt collecting from Strauss. The mission gets you about $50 every time you collect from someone, and normally you collect from 2 or 3 people per mission. If you didn't know by now, every time you do a mission, something like debt collecting or even a heist with Dutch, 50% of the money you get will go to the camp. If you choose, you can put more money in. As well as missions, you can get item requests from different members of the group. I think Dutch will ask for a pipe, Bill Williamson will ask for some stuff for his hair, John Marston's son Jack will ask for a book that he left at a previous camp. All of these are optional, but they will increase your honour in the game. On top of that, if you want to increase your honour even more, there are chores to do around the camp. There are 3 chores to do every day in the camp. None of them take too long to do. It's normally go refill a barrel with water to clean clothes, feed the horses, or chop up some firewood. Each one takes about a minute to do. Finally, if you are someone who just wants to look around the camp, then look out for different things you can interact with or just listen to. There are a lot of secrets in the camp that you can listen into. One of them being Bill Williamson. He keeps talking about how he left the army, but there is a letter in his tent saying that he was actually dishonorably discharged because of attempted murder disorder, and deviancy. Most members have different stuff just laying about in their tent, and you can inspect them at any time. Anyway, that is everything you need to know about the camp in Red Dead Redemption 2. If I have missed anything or you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments down below. On top of that, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. But anyway, for now, I'm going. So see ya.